This video has the potential to change your life forever the same way mine has been changed. Ever since I was a little kid, I always knew I wanted to make videos and create for a living. I knew that was what I wanted to do with my life. As I grew up, I continued to carry on the same passion, but it became much harder to live for. In high school, I didn't get along with near anyone. I was made fun of. I was different from everyone else. I couldn't even focus in school because I hated it so much. I knew there was more to life than partying and getting a boring 9-to-5 job like everyone else at school was working towards. All of society was telling me that that is what I had to do with my life, and that anything else I would do would lead to failure. School was lonely, and it put me in a really bad headspace. My teachers would tell me that I would fail, I would never make it. I was extremely depressed with very little real friends, but I knew that I wanted to make videos. I know I had to keep working on these videos and never give up, no matter how many people were against me, so I did. After high school, I turned down the opportunity to work for my successful family business where I would immediately become very rich, because I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. I dropped out of college after 2 months of attending and traveled the United States doing whatever my heart desired with all the money I had saved up. I took risks. I did some pretty crazy things. I visited some beautiful places to see what the world had to offer, and with everything I did, I would make cool videos and post them on the internet for the world to see. I would post videos weekly, hoping that this career that I had always dreamed of living would come true. However, this dream life that I was living was not the dream life that I thought it would be at all. Over time, I realized that the lonely and depressed mental state that I once had in high school crawled right back into my life. I was still depressed and lonely. I would try to do things to numb the pain, but nothing helps. I became friends with some really unhealthy people that ended up being bad influences in my life. I felt lost, empty, and meaningless. I would have suicidal thoughts at times. I got into a lot of bad situations, and it really messed me up, but I knew that I could never give up. Eventually, I started to come towards God and strayed away from all these things that were hurting me, which has now led me feeling to the best I've ever been in my life. I knew that if I had the power to get out of that horrible season in my life, then I had the power to overcome anything imaginable. I've learned that there are so many people out there that have similar stories to me. They feel like outcasts, they'll never fit in, that they are worthless. And sadly, society loves to make people feel that way. As I've grown in my life, I've learned that society is full of lies. Society places rules and restrictions on you and looks down on you if you do not conform and behave a certain way. I have learned not to care about what society thinks anymore, but rather take pride in the fact that I can see the truth of life in society that nobody else can see. It's a hard, lonely path, but I know it's worth it. Starting right now, I'm currently flying out to Los Angeles with the very little amount of money that I've saved up. I'm moving into an apartment that I cannot afford. My apartment is not big enough, so I'm going to be sleeping on the floor. I know I'm putting myself in an extremely hard situation, but that is the whole point. I want to be 100% real with you. I want to prove to you that sometimes you have to break society rules and be put in a very hard situation in order to be successful and get what you want with life. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be successful in Los Angeles, but what I do know is that starting tomorrow, I'm going to start vlogging every single day and bring you guys on my journey. And I want you to learn with me and experience with me what others are too afraid to do. I want to bring you guys the truth and show this thing called life from a new perspective. I decided that I would like to start a community of like-minded people who are not afraid to break the rules. People who are willing to be themselves. People who seek the truth. And that's when I decided to come out with Role Model. Role Model is a community and lifestyle in which you live life to the fullest, not afraid to break the rules, and 100% being you. I hope to turn this into something massive that allows me to help people all around the world. And if you guys would like to check it out, it's going to be the first link in the description. And of course, none of this would be happening if I wasn't blessed with this vision. Amen. Yo, what is up, guys? I know that if you're watching to this point in the video, then you are a real one. And I want to let you guys know that those shirts that I was just showing you guys and talking about, they're going to be 100% off for the next 3 days. I want to give you guys a real opportunity to check them out and see what it's all about. Anyways, Thank you guys so much for watching.
Peace.